Hey, good morning. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a walkthrough on one of my design programs, how I'm kind of using it to create my visions, what I'm working on next, and that is going to be this project here. It kind of looks like bamboo from Minecraft, but I've got a really cool idea, and you're going to watch me bring it to life.
All right, so looking at the project that I'm making right now, typically what my process is going to Google for Google Images. In this particular instance, I took this photo from a plant that is in my bathroom right now. I really like it. I think it's a cool plant. And what I've been doing is emulating these plant designs into my CNC program. So this is an alocasia leaf. So what I typically would do is I would go here and type in alocasia poly leaf line art. So when I come into here, let's hide that. When I come into here, there's a number of different things that I'm looking at, right? Like I can see this really beautiful leaf here. There's a couple other designs like this. And typically I don't actually scroll too much. If I really wanted to, I could actually get this here and, pull something like this up into my program. That's actually really pretty. Or sometimes you might see other designs here, for plant leaves. So as you can see, this is an alocasia leaf right here. That would actually be really, simple to pull into my program. What I had actually done or what I had thought and liked was this photo here. So I can actually copy this image and I can pull this into my vcarve program. For the purposes of this, I think I'm actually gonna go 10 by 10 inches, or maybe even 14. No, 10, 14. And let's just say this is 1 inch thick. Perfect. So I can paste this image here and I am going to just rotate it like this and blow it up a little bit more, center it, blow it up. Perfect. So it's getting a little blurry here, but that's okay. vcarve has this really cool trace bitmap function, so I can actually pull out different features within the leaf that I really like. So as you can see, I've got this light green, I've got this pink, and this dark green, and I actually want to isolate all of these different colors. So first I'm going to start with the stem here. I feel like, oh no, that's too much. This captures roughly everything that I'm looking for the interior of that dark green design. So I can click preview and apply that. So that's going to be my first layer. And I'm going to unselect these here and then just select the rest of these. And this is going to function as my second layer. So if I click preview, oh, that's rough. Let's see if we can turn that noise down. Ooh, I think that's just because the image is too large. Nope, we're gonna scratch this. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller and delete that. F9 centers my project. Let's go back in here. So like I said, I want to isolate these darker colors. When you zoomed out, it's gonna have less of this pixelation here, and it provides a little bit better detail. Preview, apply. Let's click preview. Oh, why is it so ugly? Oh, that is nasty. That is a nasty hoe. I like that a little bit better. Cool. Preview. Let's apply that. and then unselect all of these. Cool. So what now I've done here as well is I've isolated all of these different colors, and I'm just going to click apply. So if I close this out, I have multiple layers of my plant here. I can kind of click and choose what I like. I'm going to delete this photo for now. Yeah, there's multiple layers here. I can, delete some of them if I really want to. But right now I can press Control A and use an ungroup function. So when I ungroup everything, it's going to separate it from everything else it has going on. And yeah, you can see kind of like these multiple layers of depth here. And so what I can actually do, oh, I thought these stuck together better. Cool. I'm going to show you a little bit of what my vision for this is going to look like. So first off, I'm going to start with focusing on the interior. Boom, boom. Cool. So within my CNC program over here, I can create a toolpath. I'm just going to pin this here. So what I'm going to do right now is create a pocket that's going to be 0.375 inches deep. And I'm going to use my 1/4 inch end mill. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change this and select my 1/8 inch end mill just for the purposes of our visual product here. Remove that, and I'm going to calculate that, pocket number 1. And I'm actually going to do the outside here as well. Wait a minute, let's do a quick big box. And what you can do is you can actually create a pocket from an exterior outline to an interior outline. And this is going to be 1. So when I visualize everything here, I'm only going to see the interior leaf. We're going to go back here. Oh my gosh, it's overwhelming to look at. And so now I'm going to click on all the other secondary interior outlines. I'm going to create another pocket. This one's a little weird because, well, it doesn't really need to even be there. So this will be another pocket. Remove and calculate that. No. Continue anyway. No, this is going to be 0.25 inches. Calculate that. Continue anyways. Trust me, there's a process here. You'll see it. And now we have this other interior line. I think we're going to leave that one actually just for now. But you're seeing a whole bunch of hectic nonsense going on here. All of these arrows are actually part of the toolpath, where the CNC bit is going to be cutting to clear away all of this material. Just to kind of show you what we are looking at here, let us preview this selected toolpath. So when I go into my 3D view, it's going to remove everything around the leaf. And so for just visually looking at what I've got going on here, that's going to kind of show you the shape of the leaf that we're working on, so we can just focus on that. And I'm going to preview this. So this was the initial cut that I did in my program. So this is going down 3/8 of an inch. We're adding all of this extra depth here, and this is that secondary layer that I carved. And this is what the final idea is. So when you're looking at this, it's got a little more depth and it needs some fine tuning, but what I can do is I can put epoxy in here of different colors and clarities, and I can fill this up to create a really, really cool design that has some extra depth to it. And it's really one of a kind. I can round over all these edges and yeah, pull it back. This is what I'm going to be doing. And you'll see in my other video, what I also want to do is I want to have some legs and arms here that will connect with that. And it's going to be really awesome.